Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing some work on the Civic. My goal today is hopefully get it started, but if not, I'm still going to try and get the it's used but in really good condition radiator installed. I'm going to try and get my intake installed that came with the car, even though it's like a shitty intake, it'll do for the time. My muffler, and I'm going to see if I can't do a small tune-up and see if that'll get it running. I need to figure out if it's not starting because of spark or fuel or electric. I hear the fuel pump coming on, but it could be a clogged fuel filter. He did mention that when it was running it would stall out, and he mentioned he thought it was a bad fuel filter, so I'll take that out and see if it'll start. But yeah, we'll figure it out. And then eventually, after I get it running, I'm gonna drive it out front and wash it, but I can't do that until it's running, so we'll see. Alright guys, so I'm just cleaning out the trunk of the car, and so far I've collected some parts. Got a nice bottle jack, although I don't know if it works, I gotta test it. A nice Ford radio, which I'm probably going to sell. An extra cluster, which I'm also probably going to sell. This is one of the original wheels. I bought that wheel. That's off my old Saturn. This is the original wheel, but the tire's destroyed. I have a new coilover for the right rear, but there seems to be something wrong with it, so I got to look into it and see if it needs to be redone or something. And then intake. And then in here, I just have a bunch of extra hoses, jacks, so I'm just gonna go through here and sort of take all the junk out. Okay, so I'm really happy right now. This came with 4 brand new spark plugs, which I desperately needed. I'm not sure if they're any good anymore. They might be broken, but we'll see. If they're in good condition, that's gonna save me a little bit of money. Alright guys, so I'm currently taking out the radiator and putting the new one in, and I'm praying that the new one's better than the old one. I accidentally spilled coolant all over the driveway. I thought I had drained it all, but apparently it hadn't. I mean, I thought it was already empty, but empty engine bay, at least where the radiator was. That's the old one. With the new one, I just have to swap the cooling fan over. Hey guys, sorry I haven't videotaped a lot. My phone's gonna die. I don't have my charger on me, but I got the old stock muffler out because I got bored and wanted to. So it's empty. I'm gonna go get the new muffler that I have to put in. So this is the new muffler. I hope it fits. It fit my 95. This is a 92, and there shouldn't be any big differences. Alright guys, so I just got the muffler on. It took a lot of pushing and shoving, but it's on. So that's good. Alright guys, I'm on 3% battery, so I don't know how much else I'm gonna record until I get a new charger today. But I've got the exhaust and the radiator on, and I'm on my way to Advanced Auto Parts to get a bunch of ignition stuff because I'm like 89% sure that the spark is just not there. I did a spark plug test and no spark. I could see no spark. The fuel pump's working, so I think that's okay. So I just bought a tune-up kit basically, and whether or not that's the problem, it needs one, so it's not the end of the world. Plus I had a really good discount at Advanced Auto Parts. I'm also going to try and pick up Max, so we'll see how that goes. Alright guys, so I'm not in a good mood. I guess I got some stuff done. I got the radiator installed, I got the muffler installed. I installed new spark plugs, wires, and a distributor cap. I'm pretty sure that the distributor is crap. The distributor itself, the coil and everything, it's all gone to shit, so I gotta buy a new distributor. And for whatever reason, when I was trying to start it, after I put all this stuff on, trying to see if it would start, I was cranking, and all of a sudden, I also had it was being jump started, so all of a sudden the battery just started smoking, like the cables, and all the lights turned off in the car. So I think I blew the fusible link, just like I did on my other Civic. I tend to have a problem with that. I checked, the wires weren't crossed or anything. I don't know if I'm starting to get worries that there's more electrical gremlins in this car than I know about. Like when you put it in reverse, the brake lights come on. I'm so over it. So we'll see what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna order a fusible link and a distributor, and if that doesn't fix it, I'm gonna consider selling it. Only because I don't have any money. And I'd rather, if I buy a distributor and fusible link, I still won't be out money if I go to sell it, because the car's worth a good amount of money just in all the aftermarket parts it has and stuff. But after the distributor and all that, if it really starts running into money, I'm not going to be able to make anything out of it. And it's not going to be worth it to me. I mean, I could always go about, you know, putting in a new engine, which was the end goal anyways, but I don't have money for that right now, and I don't want to sit on it. My goal was to have it running for at least a little bit so I could use it. But we'll see. I don't know. I'm going to have to take some time to think about it. I don't want to jump to any quick decisions. And I'm praying that it's nothing major. It's just, you know, the fuel pump, it's kicking in, so I know it's getting fuel, but the fuel filter is older, I think, and I think it needs a new one. So I have a new one, and I cannot get the old fuel filter off for the life of me. The bolts are so rusted on, and so I'm gonna replace that when and if I can. But I have no faith that that's gonna solve the problem. I definitely am not getting spark, so I gotta see about the distributor, and we'll see where we go from there. Alright guys, so I have good news and I have bad news. The bad news is my engine needs a timing belt. The good news is I finally know what the hell's wrong. Okay, so I'm pretty much going on the assumption that this engine is toast, because it's an interference engine. It's got the D15, and all Honda D series, if I'm not mistaken, are interference. And basically the timing belt, it's shredded, it's gone. I don't know why I didn't check. That should have been the first thing I checked, but like my head was not on this morning. I was exhausted. I didn't sleep last night. So I just looked, and timing belt's like not even on the teeth. So the valves are probably bent. I could rebuild the engine, but for less than it would cost for me to rebuild and all that, I could buy another engine. And I was thinking I could do a B series or a K20 or something, but I think I'm just gonna go with another D15. And here's my rationale, or D16, depending on how much I can keep. I really don't want to do a wiring harness right now, and I really don't want to have to buy another transmission, and I really don't want to have to fabricate engine mounts. I don't have time for it. I barely have time to do an engine. I've never done an engine, replaced an engine, but this is going to be a learning experience. So I'm thinking D15/D16 if it's doable. So I'm gonna start looking for D15s tonight, and I'm going to do not a complete rebuild, but I'm gonna do the gaskets and I'm gonna do the timing belt and the water pump before I put it in, just to make life 300 times easier. I'm probably gonna do some like a camshaft and all that stuff before I put it in, just for like safety. And while I have the engine out, I'm going to like clean up the engine bay. I don't know when I'm gonna do this though. I don't have time or money right now, so if someone wants to donate an engine, please. No, but you won't. It's okay. But yeah, no, so at least I know what's wrong. It sucks. I was genuinely hoping I'd get it started and kind of take it for a rip with the exhaust that I just put on it and stuff, but oh well. But I'm not frustrated. I don't want to sell the car anymore. I actually posted the car on Craigslist like 6 hours ago. I don't know, we'll see.
I was doing just fine before I met you. I drink too much and that's an issue, but I'm okay. Hey, you tell your friends it was nice to meet them, but I hope I never see them again. I know it breaks your heart, moved to the city in a broke down car.